beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field today. They'll love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. From the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Perkins. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
He makes the catch. The gamble pays off, and they take an 8-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Second down after the incompletion. Now they'll run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what.
And it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick whites out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That's an important first down on that running play. And here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, handoff. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll go up and over the pile to convert the two-point try. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the first down loss, it's second and long with 17. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And damn, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Bringing it back, it's Sampson.
Return is brought down at the 25. And your Miami Hurricanes will take over.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. To throw, it's Perkins. Pressure is coming. Down he goes, a sack. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Punt quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Back to throw. It's Perkins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. First and goal for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown for the U. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this pass is caught, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw again. And the ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Perkins. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Off the incompletion, sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. And here comes the up-tempo offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To throw, it's Perkins. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to build a positive first half for this offense and see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Give it to the back again. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The offense going with the hurry-up. To the air, it's Perkins. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. A handoff from the shotgun. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man, I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Running play called on 3rd and short.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You try.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Perkins. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers the fumble. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Just ran away from the defense. McCook, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing.
Is no
He's
good.
frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles.
Hammond.
Down.
38, Georgia.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 10, set to kick off.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it at the 15. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The shotgun running play call. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown for the U. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, And it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down coming up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Looking to throw. It's Perkins. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try for two. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. Two-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Off the play fake on first down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackled there by the defense.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot here. Makes the catch downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense in hurry-up mode.
At the 41. Second down coming up.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Perkins. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Fights through a tackle. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Perkins. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. A completion sets up a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's a shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.